Hi, I'm Erica Dalmasek from P.S. I Made This. Today, it's all about tartan, and I'm seeing it everywhere, from the runways to movies. Donna Karan, Vivienne Westwood, and Dries Van Noten to the movie Brave. I've already rolled up my sleeves so I can work on my sleeves for today's DIY elbow patch cardigan or sweater. The ingredients needed for this: some basic plaid tartans, which come in tons of different colors and fabrics. You can get them at your local fabric store, or if you've got some laying around, you can use that as well. A sweater or a cardigan, some straight pins, fabric scissors, needle and thread, a marker, and a pattern. Today we cut out a heart pattern. Now this is something you can do with any pattern, whether it be a heart or just a regular oval. You could use anything like a template that you download online, find a picture, or even try a cookie cutter. Anything works. So to get started, you're going to draw out your pattern. Now I wanted to get the right size of my elbow, so you can always superimpose it on a computer, make sure it's the right size. That looks about right. You're going to use your scissors to cut it out. Perfect. So once you've got your pattern, you're going to place it down on your tartan fabric by using straight pins. This will hold the pattern in place while you cut. You just need a couple pins. And now you're ready to cut around the pattern. Everybody should have a nice pair of fabric scissors at home. So now after you've cut this, you can remove the pins. And if your heart's a little messy, that's okay. Use your scissors to trim around the edges to make it really nice and clean. So now it's time to pin on the sweater. I think this will be a fun contrast. I feel like it's all about mixing it up and actually being brave with fashion, you know? So the gray and the red really pop together. I'm gonna hold this up, see where my elbow is. If you want, you can even put your sweater on to really mark where it is. And make sure you open up the arm till you get the flat surface. And we're gonna take our heart, putting it right in the center. Now, get those straight pins again, and you're gonna pin it right into the fabric. And just a couple pins should do it. So before you sew, make sure it's in the right place. So I'm just gonna double check. Looks good to me. Oh, and make sure your heart's pointing down. You want it to look the right way. All right, now we're ready to sew. I've got a gray that I'm just simply gonna stitch in and out. You wanna make sure it's only going through one side of the fabric. And we're just gonna do a really simple stitch, leaving about a 1/4 inch in between each stitch. It's good to have your thread doubled to really keep it secure. I don't think many people know this. Tartan is actually a coat of arms in fashion. And every family in Scotland, they have their own tartan and it's signature to them. So it's a little takeaway from the movie Brave I got. Now, as you're sewing, don't forget to take out those pins. You know, you can do this with all sorts of things. You don't have to go out and buy something. You could probably repurpose something you already have at home. Once you finish your first elbow patch, do the same exact thing on the other arm. Okay, and for my last stitch, I'm gonna put a double knot in there, going through twice, making sure I secure it. All right, and snip off the end. Perfect. It looks great. There's so many different options you can do. Mix and match your colors, your tartans with your sweaters. We've got a chunky blue crew neck here with a really fun green and black plaid. The gray looks awesome. And this is a really wonderful poppy red color cardigan. Have fun diving into this DIY. And don't forget to pick up Pixar's Brave DVD and Blu-ray out November 13th.